apparently my camera was not on, so I have to go back and go over this with you. Okay. I put my values in for my input, x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I wrote my chart, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 for my output, so that I would be sure to have enough space to graph. So then I graph. When x is 1, there's 7. When x is 2, there's 10. When x was 3, there's 13. And when x is 4, there's 16. And therefore, because it's a straight line, we identify this as a function. Okay? Now I'm on number 2. Okay? On number 2 here, all right, I chose the numbers 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? 0, 1, 2, and 3. And so then I plug in 0 for x. So 1/2 0 plus 3. So that y would be equal to 0 plus 3. Y is equal to 3 when x is 0. Okay? Remember, this is the input. This is the output. Okay? So now let's try when it's 1. All right? Y is equal to 1/2 times 1 plus 3. So this is y is equal to 1/2 plus 3. Y is equal to 3.5, okay? So this is 3.5, okay? Let's take a look at the next one. We're going to use some space up here. When y is equal to 1/2 times 2 plus 3, here y will be equal to 1 plus 3, y will be equal to 4. So this is a 4. And then when y is 3, y is equal to 1/2 times 3 plus 3. So y will be equal to 3/2 plus 3. And so therefore that will be y is equal to 4.5. Okay? Why? Because this is 1.5 plus 3. That gives us 4.5. Okay. So now let's graph. Because we have halves, okay, we're going to be mindful of that over here. So we're going to say 1. We'll make that the half. Well, no, if we count it by halves, we're going to have to start with a half. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. So this is 1/2. This is 1. This is 1.5. This is 2. 2.5. This is 3. 3.5. This is 4. And that's 4.5. Okay? All right. So now let's take a look. When y is 0, x is 3. Okay? When y is 1, when x is 1, y is 3.5. When x is 2, y is 4. And when x is 3, y is 4.5. We have a straight line. We have a function. Okay? And that is the homework for that particular lesson. Now, let's move on to the introduction to this lesson. Okay? All right. Which is here. Let's take a look. 9.4, we're on page 388, all right? On page 388, it says graph of a function. A function can be represented by a graph. The graph below is for function y equals x plus 2, okay? And so therefore, we understand that we plug in our input and we get our output, which is our y, okay? And then when we graph it on a line and we connect the dots, okay? When you draw a line through the points, you graph all of the solutions of y equals x plus 2. That means anywhere along this line, any number that appears will be a solution for this particular equation, okay? Now, let's take a look. Here, we have 2x plus 1. Make an input-output chart. So we have an input of 1. This is our equation, 2x plus 1. This is our output, and these are our coordinates for our graph, okay? All right. So now, when that happens, we take a look. We plot the ordered pairs. 1, 3, 2, 5, 3, 7, okay? Then we draw a line through our ordered pairs, okay? All right. So that's something Ms. Jones did not do at the homework. So you see that last little bit of drawing the line through is needed. I'll go back over that with you momentarily, okay? Now, at the bottom, you're going to need graph paper, okay? If you do not have graph paper, you can create your own graph, okay? You can take 2 sheets of lined paper, put them together, and you one on top and one underneath, and you'll be able to see the lines, okay? And so therefore you would create your X, you would create your Y, and then you would plot your lines, your coordinates, okay? All right, let's move on to number 3. On number 3, you're graphing the function. Going to use the function P equals 20G to find the number of pounds of carbon dioxide produced by burning a gallon of gasoline. Graph the function, okay? So now, here, P was equal to 20G. That was our equation, our input, and that's our output. Once we get the match our input with our output, we plot and we draw a line, okay? And that's pretty much the essence of this particular lesson. All right, for your assignment, you will be doing numbers 4, okay? Numbers 4, all right, to number 20, okay? All right, see you soon.